It's that time. Here is a glass. It's an empty glass. Oh, maybe quite not quite. Here is a can. It's a collaboration brew, it says. It's made by Sydney Brewery and the Little Marionette. I'm assuming that the Little Marionette is another brewery. It's Choc Coffee Imperial Stout, 8.6% ABV, 375ml can. And I think $10 for a can is pretty good. I'm even going to read you the shit on the back. Choc Coffee Imperial Stout, 8.6%. Our Choc Coffee Imperial Stout packs big malty chocolate vibes, enhanced by organic cocoa nibs and freshly roasted coffee from our Roselle neighborhood. Or no, Roselle neighbors, the Little Marionette. So the Little Marionette's obviously produced the coffee side of it, and Sydney Brewery's produced the beer, or the brewed side of it. Rich and full-bodied with layers of dark chocolate, espresso and roasted malt finishing smooth and velvet. All kinds of different. If you look at the back, you can see it's probably why it's a little bit hard to read, because as it gets to the edge, it sort of gets darker. But there is one thing I know on the back of this can, which is exciting, and that's two words. It says, contains lactose. And what does that tell me? It tells me this is a stout, a brew with a decent mouthfeel. In other words, it's probably going to be a little bit thicker than normal. It looks fantastic. It sounds fantastic. Even this little logo on the back here, almost sort of oriental, I don't know, mystical. Look at that. That looks good. An Imperial Stout is like the creme de la creme of beers. Clear the taste buds and get ready. Let's crack this baby. All right, let's pour this baby. All right, what's to say about this? Look at the color of it. It is black. It is black and dark. It doesn't have a big, thick, creamy head on it. As you can see, it's dissipating pretty quickly. And there's a reason for that. It's a high ABV brew. When you get a lot of alcohol in the beer, the head doesn't hang around. Is there light to be seen through it? If you hold it up to the light, there is the slightest, you can see that it's probably a very, very, very dark brown, red brown. The head's gone on it. Let's have a sniff, folks. Straight away, coffee and chocolate, dark plum, maybe, yeah, good prune, a very good prune. Doesn't help that I got incense burning just down there either. Not a lot of smell, if I'm honest, but look at that. I mean, doesn't that look fantastic? Doesn't that look, even the bottom of the glass here looks exotic. Let's have a taste. Oh God. Now I like Imperial Stout. I mean, Imperial Stouts are the way to go. Boris from Feral Brewing in WA, probably in my top 4 beers, you know. Old Father or Old Dad or Dad's Army it was, by Yuli's Brews. I think theirs is a 9-point-something% Imperial Stout. Problem with theirs was that they made it in those bourbon barrels, which imparted that bourbon flavor, or bourbon flavor to the beer. To me, I'm not a big fan of, those introduced kind of nuances and flavors. This doesn't have that. I mean, I don't rate this as highly as the Mecca Stout from Batch Brewing in Marrickville, which I've only ever seen the once, only ever tried the once, loved it. I must check out my review. Please, if you want to check out my review, like and subscribe. This is a lovely brew though. It kind of goes down, and then at the end there's like a twist of complex flavors as it goes. It's just, yeah, it's like it's like when you let the plug hole out of a bath. It kind of does nothing, and then suddenly it starts to, there's a whirlpool eddy forming, and then it starts to really go down quick. And it's like this. It goes into your mouth, and there's nothing really. It's just a smooth, velvety kind of feel. And then as it goes down the back of your throat, it sort of swirls around, and all this flavor sort of comes out. It's very complex, a very complex beer. It's actually really, really good. You can taste the alcohol in it. It's vibrant. I mean, you could imagine drinking this around a campfire, and warming yourself up, and telling some yarns and watching the sparks fly up into the night sky, and just feeling really good, because this beer delivers. This is a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece of a beer. Now, I've only seen this at, I think is it Fleet Liquor? Fleet Street Liquor or something in Manavale. I've only seen it there the once, so I haven't seen it anywhere else. But if you can get some of this, get it. It is fantastic. This is Shelf of Fame. This is the creme de la creme of Shelf of Fame. This one's going to be sitting up there on display for quite a while, because this is something else. Look at it. It just, even the way it sits in the glass, it doesn't look like a beer. It looks like a liqueur or fine, dark cognac or something. I mean, look at it. This is mind-blowingly good, and I reckon for $10, that's actually a really good price. Yeah, I'd pay more for that. Easy, any day. Try it, folks. It is one of those beers. I knew this was going to be a good beer as soon as I saw it in the shop, and it hasn't disappointed one iota. Recommended. Choc Coffee, Imperial Stout, Sydney Brewery. You rock.